This video demonstrates referrals within ShelterPoint. We're at a different agency. We're at Lake County Health Department. The does are in front of us. They're requesting emergency shelter. We don't provide that service, so we are going to have to refer the need off to another program. We're going to refer it to the PADS Emergency Shelter program. To begin the process, I'm in John's profile, Service Transaction subtab. Press Add Need Service. I'll include the other household members, specify the need as emergency shelter. The service I'm providing is case management. I'm referring this need off to PADS Emergency Shelter. I'll leave the status and outcome alone for now, and I will specify how long the case care management service took and press Save. And now for John, and for the other household members as well, we see the need recorded as emergency shelter, and the referral of that need was made to PADS Emergency Shelter. And the same thing is true for Jane and Ann. We'll see the same information here. Let's go to PADS Emergency Shelter, and we're in ShelterPoint. And at the bottom of ShelterPoint is an area where we can show outstanding referrals. When I click on this box, I expect to see the 3 referrals waiting for me. And here's the list of those 3 referrals, but to my surprise, they're not here. It says no referrals found. And that's because I forgot to do something as the caseworker at Lake County Health Department. What is it that I forgot to do that is preventing PADS Emergency Shelter from seeing the referrals? Recall from a previous video on data security settings and default data security settings by provider for data sections. A need is a data section, and within it are services and referrals. And so referrals inherit the default security setting of the need. Let's see what this security setting is for the need. So click on the pencil next to the need, and I see that it is, for the need, the security setting is closed. And if the need is closed, that means the referral is closed. And even though we sent this referral to PADS Emergency Shelter, they can't see it because it's closed. The only person that can see the referral is Lake County Health Department. So Lake County Health Department needs to open up the referral, or rather open up the need and the service and the referral, to PADS Emergency Shelter. So they click on the lock and they scroll through the list of programs and they choose PADS Emergency Shelter, press Save and Exit. And now PADS Emergency Shelter can see the referral. And remember that when we created the need, we included the other household members. And to prove that, when we go down to the bottom here, we see that in the household inclusion area, Ann and Jane's name was already checked. So when we press Save here, we have opened up the referral for them as well to PADS Emergency Shelter. Now when we go to PADS Emergency Shelter and we refresh this outstanding referrals list, we see that there are 3 referrals waiting for us. What are those referrals? Click on the checkbox again, and we see them here now. We see who made the referral. It's Lake County Health Department. What is the type of referral? It's emergency shelter. Who are the people? Here are the clients. There are 2 actions we can take against a referral. We can, at PADS Emergency Shelter, choose to accept the referral and check the person into a bed by clicking on the check-in link. Or we can cancel the referral, refuse the referral. And the way to cancel the referral is by clicking on the pencil next to the person's name. Let's use the same scenario that we did in the previous video. Ann, the daughter, is staying with the grandparents tonight, so we will cancel the referral for that reason. John, there are no more beds available. Unfortunately, we have to turn them away, so we're canceling his referral because services are full. And Jane, we will check into a bed. Let's begin the process of canceling Ann's referral by clicking on the pencil. There's a new screen here, but the only field you need to specify is the referral cancel reason for Ann. And we see we're on Ann here because the arrow is next to her name. We are canceling her referral because service is not needed. Be careful of this household inclusion section. John and Jane's outcome is going to be different, so we're going to uncheck their names. Press Save Referral Info. Ann's name is going to disappear from the outstanding referrals list. Let's see what her needs service referral looks like back at the Lake County Health Department. So I will navigate to Ann, and I click on the pencil next to her referral to see what the details are. And we see that her referral was canceled. Why? PAD said that the service was not needed. And so right here and now you can update the need. You can specify that the status of, and this is just for Ann, because here in the household inclusion section, John and Jane's name is not checked. So Ann's status for the need of emergency shelter is closed. The outcome is not met, and the reason it's not met, we see the same pick list here. The service is not needed. It matches with the reason why PAD's canceled the service. Okay, now we press save, and we see that her status is closed, outcome not met. All right, let's now move on to John. We're going to deny, cancel his referral because services are full. Again, be careful of the household inclusion section. Jane's outcome is going to be different, so uncheck her name. Press on Save Referral Info. John's name disappears from the outstanding referrals list. Let's see what his need service referral looks like in ServicePoint or back in the Lake County Health Department. I check on his name, click on the pencil next to his referral. Here's the reason it was canceled. All services full. Now we have flexibility here. We can decide that we're finished advocating for John, and we could, in the status and outcome area, specify closed, outcome not met, and the reason not met specify the same as what PAD stated. All the services were full. Or we could choose to do something different. We could in turn refer this need off to another program that provides emergency shelter. So we would do that back here at the service transaction screen, and we would click on the pencil next to the need and specify a different agency to refer it to. All right. Let's go back now to Jane. For Jane, we're going to check her into a bed. So we click on check-in, and before I do that, I'll point out that currently we're at the day shelter bed list, but we can check her into any bed list that we want to. So let's go back to the bed list we were working with previously. I'll choose the Friday night Site 1 bed list, press on Submit. The bed list changes accordingly, but my referral information doesn't change. I'm still available to check in to whatever bed list I want to. So click on check-in. Same screen that you've seen previously. When we assign a person into a bed, click on the Assign Bed link, choose the bed we assign into, press Submit, press Save. Now Jane's in a bed. She's removed from the outstanding referral list. Let's see what she looks like inside of Lake County Health Department. I'll click on her link. Her referral disappeared. Okay, so here's the need for emergency shelter. Again, the referral is gone because it was picked up and processed by PADS Emergency Shelter. The need status changed automatically to in progress. And of course, when we at PADS Emergency Shelter transmit the checkout list and check Jane out, we go back to Lake County Health Department, refresh service transactions, and we see that her need for emergency shelter is closed, outcome fully met. And that concludes referrals within ShelterPoint.